A very good morning to all, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you, all the media personalities who are present today. So, as we all know, the public or the citizens do have the privilege to get the services provided or rather introduced by the Sri Lanka police. Likewise, we are very much familiar with 119 hotline service and also the police clearance service. That is, in any citizen who lives in Sri Lanka or in overseas could use services of the police clearance. So likewise, there are plenty of services that have been provided and introduced by the Sri Lanka police. So today, at this meeting, I would emphasize the Tell IGP concept or other project, how it facilitates, supports and assists the citizen to make things more easier. And with the directives of the Inspector General Police, now this concept, the Tell IGP project, is benefited to citizens of Sri Lanka living and also the citizens who do live in overseas. And bear in mind that any foreign national also could make use of this privilege. He or she, if he had been living in Sri Lanka, who had visited Sri Lanka as a foreign national or as a tourist, yes, this Tell IGP facility could be used. Now, I'm just gonna identify or rather introduce some of the new features of this. Now, this Tell IGP concept is operating all 24 hours. So you could say it's round-the-clock operation. And then your complaint or rather requirement could submit in all three languages, that is Sinhala, Tamil or in English. There is no need of any complainant to visit the nearest police station or to the territorial division to make your submission of the complaint. You could make it online. Now, some may think, okay, what are the areas that you could submit or what are the complaints that you need to put? Ladies and gentlemen, any crime or any acts of corruption and even a traffic issue, you could say like public nuisance or any frauds, any vice matters, even child abuse or sexual assaults, any kind of incident that you feel this to be kept informed to the Inspector General Police, yes, you can proceed. And also, any citizen living in Sri Lanka or in overseas could provide any valuable confidential information. This information could be done nominally or anonymously. And bear in mind that Sri Lanka police will ensure that all these messages are 100% confidential. Also, we would emphasize that if any citizen who is unhappy with the investigations that have been taken place, or if justice is not meted out, yes, he or she could definitely report using this Tell IGP facility to the Inspector General of Police. So with the directives of the Inspector General of Police, there are 608 police stations island-wide and there are 48 territorial divisions. All these officers have been employed by 733 newly trained police personalities in order to assist you. Now, how are we going to get into this Tell IGP online facility? The first thing is, yes, you could go to the www.police.lk website that you call the police website. Then what happens is you move on to the e-services, that is electronic services. Then you come across the Tell IGP icon. Then you start filling all the complaints that you have to deliver, that you have to keep the relevant authorities informed. Complete it nicely, fill the doc. And bear in mind, even attachments could be entertained in this complaint. So make sure to use this document very correctly and fill the details in correctly and also see that you could use this privilege. So ladies and gentlemen, finally, all these messages, all these complaints could be very confidential and also very impartial and also very transparent. So the ultimate objective of the police to see that our services are well given to the public for their betterment. I thank you.